190 miles per hour. That's really difficult. You probably see some guys getting out speeding. Really hard to go 55 here.
Yeah, and think about it. You're running 180 or 90 in a draft. You pull down, and you got to be at 55. And 55 feels like you're going absolutely. 55 feels like the drive-through window. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm telling you, that's what it feels like coming off the interstate and hitting the drive-through window.
And another thing is, if we see some, green flag pit stops, you're going to see guys smoking tires. You want to hurry up and get to that first line entering the pits, but you got to be careful because you'll see some guys smoking tires come in there.
You will notice as our names scroll across the bottom of the screen of our starting lineup, some of the drivers will have little red Coca-Cola bottles by their names. There you see Greg Biffle, for example. Those are the Coca-Cola Racing family of drivers. Just some of that great information you're going to get tonight with our wide open coverage. Getting set to go green. If you're a racing fan, this is the only way to celebrate the 4th of July. NASCAR live on TNT. We are underway. Green flag racing from Daytona.
Outside. Still out there. Stay low. Still there. Still out there. 3 wide now in the middle. Hold it tight here. Clear. 3 wide now in the middle. Hold it tight here. Hold it tight here. Inside. 3 wide now in the middle.
Hello everybody,
Hold it tight
and
here.
welcome
Outside.
to round 18 here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series from Daytona Super Speedway. We're not off to the best of starts,
Clear, clear. 3 wide now in the middle. Clear, clear. Inside.
but our qualifying effort was good. It's just
Still
we're
there.
in a bad spot.
Outside. 3 wide now in the middle.
Can I push Juan
Hold it
Pablo?
tight here.
So the night version of this track.
Outside. 3 wide now in the middle.
Oh
Inside.
my God, I'm trying to focus. I'm sorry.
Hold it tight here. Inside. 3 wide now in the middle.
The night
Hold it
version
tight
of this
here.
track,
Inside. Outside. 3
lap
wide
times
now
and
in the middle.
everything are completely different. And I actually looked in the INI and settings are different. It looked like.
Hold it tight here.
So I was like, all right, well, we'll give this a shot. And the setup we're running is one of, I forget, I think it was like it's one of those expert setups they call them. So it feels a lot more stable. So I feel fairly comfortable in the middle, as comfortable as one can be in the middle. I'm hoping we have a good showing in this race. I mean, we started up front. We're in the middle, so we're obviously not there anymore, but yeah, we come in here 14th in points. We're still not far off from the cutoff line, so I really think we can make the chase. We'll do with that chase spot is probably yet to be seen. We just struggled this season, but we'll get there. I think a part of it is just trying to learn how to adjust the AI difficulty percentage to these rate-ins. I think it's going to be a big thing. Now, the rate-ins are different for this race. I like the Super Speedway race-in when we have them set to their season average, and then we crank up the difficulty. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's stressful, but it also makes for a good video. These types of videos always do pretty well on the channel, so I probably said that before, but yeah, so just hoping to find our way out of the middle lane here at some point.
Stay low, inside. 47, 435, 3 wide now in the middle. Clear,
Oh
clear.
my
3
gosh.
wide now in the middle.
We're like 3 deep so far back.
Inside. 3 wide now in the middle.
This does oh wait a minute, we have a shot to get out of this. Push up Burton a little bit. Oh no.
Still there.
I was gonna try to get in behind Juan, but we really weren't clear to Burton.
Clear, clear.
And rather than slow down, obviously, I'm just gonna try to poke.
Outside.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we got to open it.
Outside. 3 wide now in the middle.
He never cleared me, so I wasn't taking a chance on trying to get down in front of Brad, but I thought we could.
3 wide now in the middle.
Now Kyle's going to get that spot, and we're just stuck in the sucker hole.
47.
Well,
3, 3, 3.
it looks like we have some help from behind.
Still there. 3 wide now in the middle. Outside.
Maybe...
Inside. 3
Who
wide
is
now
that
in the middle.
behind me? I don't know.
Hold it tight here.
But whoever's behind me, maybe they can help us push.
Hold it tight here. Clear.
Let's see
3
what-
wide now in the middle.
That's what I thought it might be. It's David Reagan.
Inside.
So maybe
3
we
wide now
can
in the middle.
make a run up the middle. We're actually
Hold it tight here.
moving forward a little bit
Inside,
here. I'm
outside.
kind of
3 wide now in the
surprised.
middle.
Reagan's coming with me
Hold
too.
it tight here. Inside.
We don't normally lead trains of cars up to the front, so this is
Stay high. 3
odd.
wide now in the middle.
I don't know how to really take it.
Hold it tight here.
We don't normally do so well on the outside like this.
Hold it tight here. Good work. Keep brave.
But David
Outside.
Reagan and I are moving through the middle lane to
Hold
get
it
to the
tight
front.
here.
This is
Hold it tight
pretty
here.
pretty cool. This is the first time this has
Inside.
ever happened like this.
Still there.
Oh, little
3
squirrely.
wide now in the middle.
Don't come up here, Reed.
Hold it tight here. Quick.
Denny, you got to get out of the way, man. Me and my boy David Reagan are going to the
Stay
front.
high. 3 wide now in the middle.
We'll be able to get in the middle here.
Hold it tight here.
Just stay
Inside.
with me, David. We're going.
Outside. 3 wide now in the
Well,
middle.
now we're hitting a brick wall, I
Hold
feel
it tight
like.
here. Clear.
Oh, we got loose off of
3
turn
wide
4
now in the
there.
middle. Inside. Clear. 3 wide now in the middle.
It's like as soon as we get to the front,
Hold it tight
we just
here.
hit a wall.
Yeah, one at a time. Clear.
Oh,
Clear.
that
Clear,
wall has a
clear.
number 11
3
Toyota
wide now in the middle.
listed to it.
Inside. Clear. 3 wide now
If we
in the
can
middle. Clear.
move him past
Outside.
Kenseth,
Clear.
we can get under him.
Stay low.
Go, Denny.
Inside. 3 wide now in the middle. Hold it tight here.
We do have to pit in this race with about 10 laps to go. Pit stops will
Clear, clear.
probably
3 wide
start,
now in the middle.
but alright, I see an
Hold it tight
opening.
here. Clear. Clear. Smart. Be 3 wide.
Oh, that was a
Hold it
risky
tight
gap
here.
to shoot, but we get there,
Clear.
and now
3
Reed
wide now in the
Sorensen's in
middle.
our way.
Inside. Outside. 3 wide now in the middle. You're doing good here. Keep digging now. Hold it tight
Gave
here.
him a bump
Inside.
out of the
47.
trioval, and he moves
Go get
up.
these 2 in front now. Hold it
Question
tight
is,
here.
will he
Inside.
stay up there?
Clear.
He does.
3 wide now in the middle.
Put
Inside.
down.
3 wide now in the
Now
middle.
Casey
Clear.
Mears and Kyle Busch are going to move up in front of us probably. So it's like we're kind of like holding the keys to the revolving door here.
Hold it tight here.
But David Reagan and I moved all the way up to this front row through the middle lane
3 wide now in the
before
middle.
hitting this little
Inside.
wall
3
of
wide now
air.
in the middle. Clear.
That's actually pretty
Hold it
cool.
tight here. Clear.
These cars look fantastic at Daytona at night on this track. Love the way they look.
Still there.
Trying to make sure Kyle doesn't get put up in the middle.
Still there.
I want us to run that line.
Stay high.
Reagan's staying with me. He's been loyal, so I'm trying to stay in this lane to keep him with me. But once we get up here, it's like we just can't go any farther. What's our tires at? Tire wear's not that bad. We're only 10 laps in,
Still
so
there.
time will tell.
Here.
Reagan and I moving up on the outside here. Reagan got put to the top, it looks like, so we're going to come up here to pick him. Oh no, Kyle got picked up by Brad.
Hold it tight here.
Now we're on the top 3 wide. I don't know about
Hold it
this.
tight here. Inside. Still there.
I was mirror driving. I didn't see that happening. Well, no. I thought Kyle cleared him.
Still there.
Spotter's really not telling me a whole lot right now. If we're 2 or 3 wide.
3 wide. Inside. 3
Now he
wide.
tells me.
Hold it tight here. Hold it tight here. Hold it tight here. Inside.
This is... Ah, boy.
Stay high. 3 wide.
When the car handles, though, it's handling pretty good. So I can't complain about the handling. And when we have some speed and we're somewhat competitive and the car's handling good, I'll drive any lane, no problem. And it's actually, as stressful as it is, it's fun. So I'm actually having a lot of fun right now.
Hold it tight here, inside, inside. Hold it tight here.
Jeff Gordon with his win, he's joined a list of 4 drivers now, I believe, who have 2 wins apiece after winning at New Hampshire. Yeah, that race still just boggles my mind. It's like 2 or 3 times this season we're like, all right, they're going to pit, right? And they don't. And it totally ruins our day. Kyle, go. If I give him a nudge? Nope. Okay. But, I mean, when we pit, if we hadn't pitted, we would have blown that tire. So it was a pit stop that was going to be out of necessity anyway. So I don't regret it. And like I said, if we're going to have any shot at making the chase, one of the things that really helped us in 08, especially in the Nationwide Series, was when we just let it all hang.
Hold it tight here. Inside, inside, 3 wide. Hold it tight here.
I know I can't push Kyle Busch. Can't push Kyle Busch too hard. There's really nowhere to go. Being pinned on the wall like this.
Hold it tight here.
Oh my gosh, this is I can't help to smile while we're doing this. Like, it's stressful, but it's fun. It's really gonna suck when we get to pit stops though, because I don't even want to imagine what this is gonna look like. I can't even check. Let me try to check here. Hang on. We are 26 laps away. Who's our leader? Last time at the line it was David Gilliland. He was like, and then Brad and Elliott Sadler were tied at the line, closely followed by Casey Mears. So it's going to be a lead change heavy race, it looks like. Well, just from the little time up front we were there, it was swapping around.
Hold it tight here.
It's like we could move up through the middle, but we're just going to drop from the very outside. I don't know how this car will move up on the bottom, so we'll have to find that out.
Inside, 3 wide, side, inside, 3 wide. Hold it tight here.
If push comes to shove at the end of the race, I'll go 4 wide.
Still there.
I trust the AI
Hold it tight here.
to be able to hold their lines at this track. This version, they just seem like they'd be smart enough to be able to hold it 4 wide.
Inside, inside.
All right, Reagan's gonna let me down.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
That scared me. I thought I was about to clip Tony.
4, 7, 5, 6, 7. Still out there.
I was so hell-bent on getting down in front of Patrick.
Still there. Be 3 wide.
Do we take tires? It's an excellent question. 10 laps to finish this thing. Oh, like 9. The tires, not terrible. Wow, we got a massive run to catch Reagan there. How did he slip in front of me? Where was I looking? I must have been looking at my fuel mileage stuff. I just didn't even notice him slip right in front of me like that.
Still out there. You're doing a good job. You're way better than these guys. Now just pick
I wish the middle groove would open up. We could just race up through the middle.
Still there. Stay low.
The way we're starting to drop makes me think we're gonna need tires. We can't seem to suck up to pass or anything.
Still out
It's
there.
giving me Daytona 500 and Nationwide Series PTSD right now.
Outside.
Were we 3 wide?
Still there. Still out there.
Wow, we clipped the apron just a little bit and the car started going up.
Still there.
We barely touched Kyle Busch, so thankfully
4, 7.
nothing happened.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside. Still out
I
there.
wanted to just park it right through that hole there and
Clear.
try to pass them.
Outside.
I think everyone's retreating from the bottom now.
Still out there. Still out there.
Not really sure what lane I want to be in.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside. Still out there. Stay low.
Mark Martin led the last lap. Nope, it was Martin Truex Jr. I'm sorry.
Guys, now just take your way through. Take your time. Keep racing. You're way better than these guys. Be 3 wide outside. Stay low. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. You're clear if you need it.
No damage. We're okay. We just clipped a little bit on the apron and the car just went straight up. Doesn't look like anybody though was really... Nah, everyone's pretty good, so that's good. I was really glad to see it. We didn't get damaged and that no one else got wrecked because of that. Definitely means, wow, our tires got... I was barely on the brakes. Our tires really got smoked on that slide. So 4 tires it is.
Yellow's out.
Alright, caution number 1. We're doing a different type of camera view than we normally do for these cautions, so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Watch the left side tires as we get in through the turn here. You can't see what's in front of us. The primary focus of this first replay is just to show you kind of what I'm talking about where I touch. So you'll see I'm coming down, and we touch right there. And when I touch just that bit of the yellow line, I can't get the car off of, you know, whoever's next to me. It just goes up the hill. And unfortunately, we made contact with Matt Kenseth. No, we did lock him up. I don't even remember locking him up. But thankfully, everyone avoids us. So let's go take a different replay look. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get a little bit of a wider view now. So now you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll have a better idea. Right here it comes. Boop, right there. And right up the hill we go. We catch Kenseth. I mean, everyone does a fantastic job at avoiding us here. Really, you know, hats off to all of them for that one. We're going to slide it right on by here. Roof flaps deploy. And everyone just kind of goes on their way. One interesting view I just wanted to see. Patrick Carpani, what's he seeing? Heads up. Alright, so we're getting ready to take the green here. We had a good pit stop. It's just, I decided to try to stay out to lead a lap. And we got beat at the line by half a second. And, yeah, so we got second, but not first. So that ended up backfiring on us. But, yeah, we got 4 tires on it, full of fuel. Everyone should be able to make it the distance now, which is going to be 26 to go. And we're going to try to move to the outside here.
Inside. Stay high.
Some of these guys did not get going very well.
2, 12,
Whoa.
7, 1, stay high.
I don't know if Rudiman came up or if I went down too far there, but
outside. 3 wide now in the middle.
slam it into 4th gear. Try to get through the gears quick.
Inside.
Johnson seems slow.
Still there. Still there.
So hopefully with these guys being singled out, we can showcase some of our speed here and work our way up without falling into a scenario that we fell into at Daytona night in the nationwide cars last season.
Clear.
Because that's kind of what it looks like right now. Everyone's really spread out. think we'll all pull back together. Yeah, like Biffle's back here. He was on the pole. Joey.
Outside. Stay low.
Damn, Joey.
3 wide. Outside. Still there.
How do you expect anybody to want to draft with a rookie?
Clear.
I mean, I've got no choice right now, but I ain't gonna stay behind him. He drove me all the way down. Not like it's something I wouldn't have done, but it's the principle. We all know what Joey Logano turns out doing over the next few years anyway, so it's just par for the course.
46.
I've actually warmed up to Joey Logano in his later years, so I can't hate on him too much. Hashtag forever hate Hamlin. Anyway, yeah, they're all starting to bunch up, and we're all single filed out here trying to catch them, so we should be all right. Jeff Burton, he's fallen off the pack a good amount, actually. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting if we can get back up there. I think we have a fast enough car. I mean, we kind of proved it
Outside.
when we came up through the middle
Still
and
there.
we led going through the middle with David Reagan.
Halfway this time. Still there. 46.
Trying to not let off the accelerator and not run over Ryan Newman at the same time is not an easy task. Robbie's
Still
gonna
out there.
sling down here.
Be 3 wide. Outside.
Reagan, I can't break my momentum, dude. I'm sorry. I would like to have let him in, but I can't break my momentum with 23 to go, and we're in 30s, 7th at the line. It's every man for himself, I think, especially if you're back here. Maybe not every man for himself up there with only 23 to go, but once we get to like that 10-15 mark, all bets are off. See how high we slide up when we touch that? Oh my god.
46.
That's actually quite intimidating looking. Just a wall of 3 wide cars up ahead. There's some 2 wide, but it's... Whew. No pit stops though are needed, so we're okay. We're gonna just work with Hamlin. Psych.
Outside.
Hamlin, stay high.
Still there. Clear.
Brad and Joey right in front of us. Future teammates. Little do they know.
46. 56. 3. Outside. Still there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make that pass. We were well over both the yellow lines.
Still there.
I thought about wanting to dart up in the middle. I don't know what lane I should be in. Joey. He's not going to let me have the bottom.
Still out there. Clear. Outside.
If I'm going to get the bottom from him, I have
Still out
to
there.
root him up from the corner off before he can come back
Still
down.
there.
But when they're 3 wide, he's going to stay. Yeah, he's going to stay pretty much married to that
Stay
line.
low.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how we're going to make any time up here.
Be 3 wide.
Well,
47.
we're moving a little bit.
Outside. Outside. Be 3 wide.
We're just going to have to push our way up there, probably.
Be 3 wide.
Well, actually,
Outside.
maybe not. Maybe we can make it.
Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Still
Let's
out
see
there.
where this line goes before we start
Be 3
pushing.
wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3
Yeah, this
wide.
line's moving right now on the fresh tires.
Hold it tight here.
That just
Outside.
dawned on me.
Be
That's
3 wide.
probably,
Outside.
yeah, that's pretty cool if that's what it is, because we
Hold it
weren't
tight
moving
here.
very far forward at the end of, before we
Outside.
spun out.
Be 3 wide.
But we're on fresh tires and we're moving forward, so
Doing a good job. You're way better than these guys. Now just pick your way
I'm
through 'em.
thinking if this was an episode of Mythbusters, do fresh tires make a difference at Daytona 2020 BBMC?
Still there.
I think we just proved that that
Be 3 wide.
myth is Oh wait, what was it? Busted plausible.
Be 3 wide, outside. Be 3 wide. Outside.
Now, letting out of the accelerator completely in the turn also, it's plausible that that's going to break your run.
Stay low.
I can't say it's confirmed, but
Still out there.
I got a big run here. Tony gave me the bottom. Thank you, Tony.
Still out there. Be 3 wide, outside. 47. High, oh. Still out there.
I was trying to see if I can shove Joey up out of the way, but he didn't want to do anything like that.
Stay low.
18 to go. This one's going to be a tough one to win, but
Be 3 wide.
I want to win this
Hold it
race
right here, outside.
very badly right now. This would be a very successful start to the second half of the season.
Be 3 wide. Hold it tight here.
Pepsi 400, well, the Coke Zero 400 now, but it's the only time we've ever won at Daytona.
Still out there.
It'll only be our third super speedway win in,
3 wide. Good
what,
work. Keep racing.
2, we go to 4 a season. So this will be super speedway race, what, like number 34? No, 35. 36 will be at Talladega. So with 34 super speedway races, we only have 2 wins,
Be 3 wide.
which I guess isn't a terrible number, but
Outside. Be 3 wide.
1 out of 17
Hold it tight here.
attempts
Be 3 wide.
sounds a lot worse.
Hold it tight here.
I don't
Be
know what
3
I'm
wide.
saying.
Outside. Be
Trying to
3
distract
wide.
myself from being too
Hold it
antsy.
tight here. Outside.
This is
Be 3 wide.
ridiculous, pack racing.
Hold it tight here.
We're all bunched back up. Oh, wait a minute. Except for Greg Biffle.
Outside.
Oh
Be
man,
3
I'm
wide.
sorry,
Outside.
Reagan. He got
47.
back. Carpanier, Rains, Reagan,
Good work.
Biffle, and
Keep
Burton. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Jimmy almost
Outside.
tried to send us 4 wide.
Be 3 wide.
They're gonna, oh boy, we are gonna catch Jeff Burton.
Still out there.
How far up
Be
ahead is
3
he?
wide.
He's only 16 seconds.
tight here.
16 laps. If we gain a second a lap, we'll catch him on the white flag. He's gonna, Jeff Burton's gonna play a role in this finish. That's a scary thought. We want to be as close to the front as possible when we get there,
Outside.
which I'm gonna say is gonna be in about 4 laps, maybe.
Stay low. You're doing a
He's
good
now
job. You're way better than
8:14.
these guys. Now just take your way through 'em. Take your time.
Yeah, it's gonna be in about probably 2 to 3 laps actually. I'm sorry.
Hold it tight here.
And then we're not anywhere near the other ones yet,
Hold
but
it tight here.
we've been working with Joey and we're moving to the front. I literally made the comment, this is why I know we'll work with you, da 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 da. And we're working with Joey and we're actually going to the front, so.
Outside.
My apologies, number 20.
Hold it tight here.
There's our buddy from Daytona's, the Daytona 500, Regan Smith.
Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Hold it tight here. 47. 3.
I just have a feeling though we're gonna get up to the front or very near the front, and we're gonna just hit that wall of air again like we did in the middle.
Be 3 wide. Hold it tight here. Outside. Still out there. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. You're clear if you need it. Be 3 wide.
I went down there to dodge a
Right
wreck.
in front of you, right in front of you, down the back.
We clipped the
Clear.
apron
All
again.
clear.
It was not a revenge move on Regan
Right
Smith.
here in
I'm
front of
gonna
you, right
just
in front of you, down the back.
point that out right now. I was not going for revenge at Daytona. We literally, you can go back, we're gonna go back and look at the replay and you can see I rubbed on the apron. I was out of the accelerator. I tried to avoid him.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out. Safeguard on the racetrack.
Alright, so caution number 2. We know what this one's for. Listen to the throttle. We were out of it. And we came up, we got him. It was not intentional. But that's a lot of smoke. Oh, wow. Oh my. Definitely going to be having this one some slow motion. Wow, this thing. I mean, what did we were up near the top of the top half of the field, so it was kind of, I guess, expected it to be a pretty big one when there's 3 wide, how many rows deep. Some of these guys do escape. Reed got turned pretty hard there in front of a lot of cars. The avoidance actually is not terrible. Truex gets around there. Gets a little hard to see. There's so much smoke. Bobby Labonte. Denny slams into Reed. Rudiman, he's getting turned around by Truex there. Man, Kenseth got in this one too. That sucks. Getting one more look to see what happened on the other side of that crash. We know what started it, obviously. We just sneak on by. I mean, it's one of those deals where I feel bad. Like, I didn't want the whole field taken out. I didn't want Regan taken out. I mean, yeah, I did, express my displeasure for the 500, but I'm not going to try to wreck the entire field at Daytona. Like, anybody who watches this channel knows that's not my style. I'm not going to try to take out all these cars at one shot. Just everyone just smacking into each other. Truex gets Rudiman a second time, it looks there. I guess Gordon's going to get John Andretti here. Nah, he misses him. Misses Rudiman too. Let's do an onboard. Our first onboard is going to be with Mark Martin. Can't see anything. And he just sneaks on through. Wow. This one's with Matt Kenseth. He sees the whole thing start to transpire. He got clipped. And then he just starts getting pinballed. Final view, we're going to take a look at point leader Jeff Gordon. See what he sees. Everyone's kind of checking up. Can't see much of anything. Just slowly and methodically. Wow, another close call. Another. Jeez. He got through it. Alrighty, so we're getting ready for the green flag here. And, yeah, I've already talked with the crew chief, and he's going around apologizing. We took out a lot of good cars. I don't really care about Hamlin. He's 43rd. We never really had a beef. I just don't like him. Kevin, I hate that he's out. Reed, Bobby, I'm impartial. Rudiman, I feel bad about him. That actually does help us though when I'm looking at the points. Truex, Biffle, Kenseth. I'm impartial to Keselowski. And I'm sure there was other good drivers taken in that one. Joey was having a good run. He didn't pit. He's in 12th. There'll be 10 to go when we hit the line. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. Up front, we got, well, there's one way I will not win this race, and that's if I'm behind Junior. I'll push. I will give up my win, an opportunity to push Junior for a win. He's worse off than we are in the points, and I'm a sucker for Junior winning at Daytona. I just, yeah, I'm going to push him if I can.
Still there.
We got to earn some Junior Nation fans.
Clear all around, all clear.
I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with Gilliland. Unless he makes it a problem.
Outside.
Allmendinger's going to the lead. We're going to work under Casey.
Still out there.
There's Juan.
Still there.
Oh, wow.
3, 2,
I was last second going to try to swing up to the middle, and
clear all around, all clear.
thank you, Casey Kane, for giving me the room he did, because that would have been bad. But yeah, I wanted to swing up to the middle. I see the 88, and I'm trying to get to him.
3 wide now in the middle, clear.
I think we can get to him.
Still there.
We just wiggle
3
here,
wide now in the middle.
wiggle up here. Michael,
Hold it
is he
tight
going to give me
here.
the room?
Inside. 3 wide now in the middle, clear. 3 wide now in the middle, 3 wide. 3 wide now in the middle, outside. 3 wide now in the middle, 3 wide now in the middle. Stay high. Still there. Clear, clear.
We're okay.
48-161.
Not trying to sound dramatic. I was literally holding my breath. I didn't know what was going on, and then I realized we were 3 on the top, then 3 on the bottom. Like, it was 4 wide, basically, is what we were walking into. And I was not ready for it. Normally, I can kind of set up something decent on 4 wide earlier in a run, like on a straight or something. You can kind of wiggle your space. Going into the turn like that, though, it was just an awkward 4 wide position. And it was going to be... We were setting ourselves up to wreck. I was not going to have any of it. So I was trying to get out of it then. And it's getting worse, and then we started slipping a little bit.
Hold it tight here, outside. Be 3 wide.
That could have been really bad.
Hold it tight here.
Thankfully, we're okay.
Hold it tight here.
Junior, wow,
Hold it
he's
tight here, outside. Be 3 wide.
got himself single filed out in front there with Allmendinger now. Trying to hold on to it. If I could just get to Junior. I was just draft with him.
Hold it tight here. Outside.
If I could just get a lap lit, I'll be happy.
Be 3 wide. Be 3 wide. Hold it tight here.
It's been a long time, it feels like, since we've been up here.
Stay low.
Since the early laps, to be honest, when we started up here.
Clear.
So it's taken us a while to get back up towards the front, but we're there.
Still out there.
Trying to hang mirrors so we can try to
Stay low.
slingshot past him. If he goes high in the turn at all, I'm gonna try to duck under him. We're gonna take a slight higher line, and we're gonna try to duck him off the turn.
Still out there. Be 3
We
wide.
got him.
Outside. Stay low.
There's Junebug.
Be 3 wide. Be 3 wide. Outside. 4709. Still there.
Don't leave me hanging, Dale.
Good work. Still there. Here. Still out there.
Mark Martin's making me nervous.
Clear all around. All clear.
I literally am not gaining any time on this guy. You can see my tack is pegged up. I am not hitting, like lifting. I cannot gain any time on Junior. I don't think we could pass him if we wanted to right now. Holy smokes. We've been able to suck up to almost everybody in this race. We just can't get any suck up on the 88. Holy crap, he's fast. As long as we can stay in his tire, we're gained a little time there. As long as we can stay in his tracks, I think we're good to stay in second. I don't know if attempting to pass is going to hurt us though. So, like I said, if I'm going to lose this race, I'll lose it to Junior. It's going to be it sucks because we don't really often do good at super speedway, so I'd like to get the win. But I'm not opposed to following Junior to the win. We're still going to have a good points day. And yeah, he needs it more than he needs some points more than I do. We're not even in any type of affiliation whatsoever. It's just I'd like to see Junior do better than he is right now. And like I said, I know some of y'all like Junior. I know Action 46. Well, I can just call you Philip. I know Philip. I know you like Dale Jr. So if we could push him there, this one's for you, bud. Guess Gordon was involved in that accident. He's way back there. A lot of the big names up front were back there. Oh no. Regan Smith is up ahead. Lap traffic. Well, no, he's just a single car, so if we stay single file, we'll be okay. Tony Stewart is coming up here, one of Junior's super speedway companions for a long time. All right, this is your moment to decide the fate of this race, Junior.
Outside, be 3 wide, outside.
Tony got me.
All clear.
I did not think he wasn't. I didn't hear anything about Carlo. Can't believe we're actually still going straight right now. Damn. 24. Wow. We were second. This is what I'm saying. We're not getting the breaks that we normally get. It's just, I had to go back and listen to the audio. I did not think he said Carlo. I was reacting to Junior, which lane he was going to go, and then I saw Tony start to go low, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go block him. And I just don't recall hearing him say Carlo. But with that, on the bright side, Dale Jr. gets the win here in the Coke 0400, followed by Clint Boyer, Paul Menard, Scott Speed, Kyle Busch, Elliott Sadler, Tony Stewart, David Gilliland, Marcus Ambrose, Patrick Carpentier. We're going to come home 24th. So we're on the second page of the final results. Another one got away from us. How many times this season are we going to end up with that? Like, it's just frustrating, that's all. But we'll work through it. I think a lot of the guys that we needed to beat, we beat, because they're in the back from the accident. So we'll see how the points all break down after this week, and go get them at the next race on Friday. So I believe that's Chicago. So hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, have a good one.